FlyLife Magazine had me addicted to fly fishing before I even really got started with it. I saw it one day and I just had to buy it. That was around 2001, and from then on I always looked forward to the next issue. At some point I decided I needed the earlier 20 plus issues that were missing in order to complete my collection. Eventually I found someone who was moving his complete collection, which started with the much sought after premiere issue number 1 from spring 1995. As you can see here, this copy is in great condition for a magazine that's over 20 years old. There's articles in here about saltwater as well as freshwater fly fishing, and surprisingly, the original subscription tab is still intact. The cover is the only issue. Just here, you can see there's a fold line, but thankfully it doesn't go through to the pages below. They're all in good condition still. The second issue is pretty cool too. It's got an article on fly fishing the ocean rocks, then over the page there's one on modern cane fly rods. So here it is, my collection, complete from issue 1 right through to 82. And now, after serving me well for many years, it's up for sale. It's going to be sad to see it go, but it's a sacrifice I must make in order to help finance other things. From species and location knowledge, to informative articles on equipment and the technical aspects of fly fishing, and of course flies and fly tying and much more, FlyLife has it covered. I've gained so much knowledge from reading these, and I hope whoever buys them gets as much out of them as I have. I'm sure they will. Just looking back at all the covers brings back a lot of memories. Bonefish in New Caledonia. I think that was a new fishery back when Dean Butler wrote the article, and it got me excited about the idea of fishing the flats in a tropical paradise for fast fish. There's a couple of guys kissing, a spangled emperor, a beautiful rainbow trout, a triple hookup on the flats, and a heap of flies. And we have issue 40, which marks 10 years of FlyLife. There's 4 issues per year, 1 for each season. Now onto the second pile. We have what looks like a trophy-sized New Zealand brown trout, casting. This guy is seriously hooked up. Rainbow trout caught on a glow bug, a nice bonefish, issue 50, where there's actually an article on 50 ways to tie a clouser. A clouser has got to be one of the most versatile saltwater flies. Now, look at this monster. Okay, so like I said before, I'm selling my collection. If you're interested, please send a private message to the Philosophy on Point Facebook page, and feel free to give the page a like while you're there. Ideally, I'd like to sell this whole collection together, but I may consider splitting it up for the right deal at some point. If you're curious about the price for this collection, get in contact with me. I haven't got a set price, but I have an idea of a possible minimum that I'll go down to. So it's something I'd like to negotiate. If the buyer's in South Australia, that would be a massive bonus, as we could organise collection easily, particularly if you are from or near Adelaide. If not, appropriate delivery would need to be factored in, which I suspect could get expensive given there's a lot of weight involved. In the meantime, why not subscribe to the channel and give this video a like? There's plenty more content on its way. If you're interested in the magazines, I'll hopefully hear from you soon.